I know you've been hurt. I know you've been hurt. I can tell by the way. No. I know you've been hurt. Can tell by the way you carry yourself. Is that right? But if you let me, here's what I'll do. I'll take care of you. Loved. Honestly, that's like Jesus singing that. Even though I may have been wrong and off key and sounded all kind of whatever, but honestly, that's like Jesus saying that, and that's what this video is about. Allowing Jesus to take care of you. If you haven't seen my last 2 or 3 videos, maybe you should. And yes, I'm doing a lot better. Mouth and teeth and everything is miraculously healing. Haven't had any medication or any of that. And I've come to realize that I need to just allow God to take care of me. Whatever He wants me to do, because so far He has been there. He has been helping. He's all that I've had, and I've made more mistakes than can be listed. Doing these videos with me being so personal, I feel like I'm making a mistake. But it's important to me to let the next person who may be feeling what I'm feeling, or who may have felt what I felt, to know they are not alone. We are so ashamed of reaching out for help and expressing our true feelings, because we feel like we'll be ridiculed, we'll be put down, because I came to realization I'm a lot more gullible and naive than I thought. And I actually thought that this was love from this person. And even after I'm hit and I'm bloody and I'm this and I'm that, I realized that if he hadn't got a police officer and just got into the ambulance with me, I probably would have lied for him and covered it up. And now I found out so many lies that he's told, and the lies that God revealed to me immediately, but I ignored, because it's like, I don't want to keep jumping in and out of relationships, because I get rid of somebody like that, pregnant or not pregnant. If I see you're not right, I'm not dealing with you. But with this person, it was like, I want to make him right. Then when I found out I was pregnant, oh no, I don't want to go through another pregnancy by myself. I'm going to deal with this, even though, I broke up with him, but I'm still going to deal with him. I'm still going to deal with him. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to fight and argue with him anymore. He can argue, he can fight. I'm just going to turn around and leave, and it still got me put in the hospital. So it's like, trying to figure things out your way, trying to solve it out and say, well, what if I do this, I do that. You can't control what the next person is going to do. Period. And the only way to completely guarantee things ending the way that it's supposed to is doing what God is telling you to do. And for people who don't believe, how can you not? How can you not? It's like there's so many, like, when he hit me, first of all, I was turning this way. I saw his fist come right here, and then I was gone. I never felt it. I didn't feel the pain. Now I'm standing this way, but then I turned, sat down, and laid down gently. I had to, because when I opened my eyes in the position I was laying in, I didn't fall, and I do remember being gently laid down. That was God. That was the Spirit of God. And for me to have suffered the injuries that I did, and for my mouth to be healing by itself, for my teeth to be being pushed back into place by itself, no medication or any of that, that is God. And I hate that I'm so hard-headed that he has to remove some of his protection over me to allow crazy things to happen to me. But that's something that I'm going to have to do. It's something that I'm going to have to get over. I am who I am, just like you are who you are. And what the next person thinks about your life, the situation does not matter. because they're not doing anything to make it better. Their solution is not the answer. The only solution is the answer is God, and all He wants us to do is to stop focusing on it. Leave it alone. Period. Don't even think about it. Because when I just stopped worrying about stuff, like the opportunity that I have to move and the program that I'm in, I gave up on it because I had no way to get where they wanted me to be on that specific day. So I just didn't show up. They called me, and they usually don't do that. Like, oh, why didn't you show up? I bought a Greyhound ticket. Bus broke down, did not show up. Someone in their personal car in the women's organization that I know about gave me a ride. The Greyhound didn't want to refund my ticket. The bank gave me my money. And every time I've had to go back and forth down there, I've had a ride by one of God's servants. Not a close friend of mine or something like that. Well, one time I paid somebody gas money, but every other time I've been out there today. And it's like He wants to provide our needs. But when we think we know, but like a little kid, like, okay, I told you to stop. I told you, okay. Like when I touched the heater when I was little, mother told me not to. The thing is, when I touched the heater and I burned my finger and I cried all night, she left me in the room by myself to cry. God hugs us. Even though He told us not to do it, even though He warned us it'll burn us, He let us touch it. But then He hugs us and He shows us His grace and His love and His mercy. And hey, I'm learning and I'm growing, and you guys are watching. Yeah, I get ridiculed and talked about, but it's like at the end of the day, nobody's setting the path of my life. Nobody's taking care of me or my children. No one, the people, I'm not, maybe, but I doubt that they're even saying a prayer for us. So to sit here and try to live my life around what they're saying I should do instead of following what God is telling me to do, how did that make sense? Somebody going over all of your mistakes. Well, you should have this, and that, but instead you this, that, and I told you it's done and it's over. God is not going to penalize you like that. He wants you to just leave it alone, let the mistakes be the mistakes in the past, and to move forward with Him. This is what He's telling me. This is what I'm learning. And I can only speak at the level I'm at. That's all I can speak on, is the level I'm at. And as I'm growing and overcoming things, that's exactly what I can speak on. So, not moving into a house, going for a bigger apartment today. And hopefully I can get it together, And we can go on this journey together. Tell me what you think. Can you see it? That was like twins to you. There's a dark dot and then a light dot under it. Nope, you can't see it. But I can see it. It's a dark dot and a light dot under it. There's like one big dot on there. Doctor told me I'm going to have a big surprise when I come back, and imagine how, I don't know. I don't know. But God does. So I'm going to stop worrying about it. And I'm going to go warm me up some pizza. I still haven't really been eating, but I just wanted to let whoever watching this video know that you're not alone with whatever you are feeling. And God wants you to just give it to Him. That's it. Give it to Him. Think of Him. Let your thoughts be His thoughts. And I saw that on TBN today. It's like, if you always keep God on your mind, your thoughts will be His will. And the protection and the warnings and the feelings you get, you won't just shake off and brush off as nothing, but you'll know that that's God. And you will listen to it, and you will make better decisions, and we can grow together. We can. You look at some of my earlier videos, I have grown a lot, and we can grow together. Any feedback you want to give me, any stories you want to share, we can grow together. Yeah. Well, thank you for watching, and remember, you can never end a race unless you start running. You have to start somewhere. And I've started over before, but I'm starting over today. I'm starting my journey over today. Focusing on what God wants, me and my children, and not doing what I want to do, accomplishing my goals, but getting myself right spiritually so God can give me what His goals are. He been keeping me. He been keeping me. So it's like, okay, it's a reason. It's a reason I'm being kept. Let's fulfill that reason. Big nose. So let God take care of you. Later, Gator.